A feared killer stood in the middle of the forest. His necklace wasn't made of gold. It was made of human fingers. Kings feared him. Villagers fled from him. No one dared enter the forest where he lived. Then one day, a lone monk calmly walked toward him. Everyone thought the monk would become his next victim. But what happened next transformed one of history's most feared murderers into a man of peace. This is the extraordinary story of Gautama Buddha and Angulimala. Long ago, there lived a gifted young man named Ahimsaka, whose name meant the harmless one. He was intelligent, kind, and respected by his teachers. But jealousy grew among some of his fellow students. They poisoned the mind of his teacher with lies. Blinded by suspicion, the teacher devised a cruel test. He demanded that Ahimsaka bring him 1,000 human fingers as proof of loyalty. Confused and desperate to obey, Ahimsaka lost his way. He became the feared outlaw known as Angulimala, meaning the one with a garland of fingers. Soon, forests became silent. Travelers disappeared. Entire villages lived in terror. News of Angulimala spread everywhere. People warned Buddha not to enter the forest. "Please don't go," they begged. "He kills everyone who enters." But Buddha continued walking calmly, step by step. When Angulimala saw the monk, he smiled. Another victim, he thought. Sword in hand, he charged toward Buddha. But something impossible happened. No matter how fast Angulimala ran, he could not catch the monk. The Buddha kept walking peacefully, yet always remained just beyond his reach. Exhausted, Angulimala shouted, "Stop, monk!" Buddha turned and replied, "I have stopped, Angulimala. It is you who have not stopped." The killer was confused. "You are still walking. What do you mean?" Buddha answered, "I have stopped harming all living beings, but you continue to run after anger, violence, and hatred." Those words struck Angulimala more deeply than any weapon ever could. For the first time in years, he looked at himself, not as a feared killer, but as a lost human being. His sword slipped from his hand. His heart broke with remorse. He fell at Buddha's feet and begged, "Can someone like me ever change?" Buddha looked at him with compassion. Yes, that single word gave Angulimala a new life. Angulimala renounced violence and became a monk in the Buddhist community. But changing his heart did not erase the pain he had caused. Many people still hated him. Some threw stones when they saw him. Others shouted insults. Bleeding and injured, Angulimala returned to Buddha. Instead of anger, Buddha told him to endure with patience, reminding him that actions have consequences, but sincere transformation is still possible. Slowly, Angulimala devoted himself to compassion, meditation, and helping others. The man who once spread fear now spread peace. The story of Buddha and Angulimala is not about escaping the past. It is about the power to change. Buddha did not defeat Angulimala with a weapon. He defeated hatred with wisdom, violence with compassion, and fear with truth. It reminds us that no person is forever trapped by their worst mistake. As long as there is genuine remorse and the courage to change, a new path is always possible. Perhaps that is why this ancient story still inspires people more than 2,500 years later. Sometimes the greatest victory is not over another person. It is over the darkness within ourselves.